Today, I'm going to explain about the what is the Korean War. Well, the topic is back in time. The prime time chapter 6. So get to know about the Korean War. We're going to check when did it occur, why the outbreak, and the process, especially Operation Chromite, we're going to focus on, and who won. So get to know about the Korea War. It happened 1950 to 1953, almost like 3 years. And first, we have to know a little bit background, which is Korea was occupied from Japan, and Korea became free on 1945, August 15th, which is after America dropped the two nuclear bombs in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And once the World War II finished in Asia Pacific area, after all that, Korea was become a independent country. However, around the 1950, what was going on in America was a Cold War between the communism and capitalism. So Korea was a victim of that part, and this war happened because of that. So being get to know more specific, yeah. So basically, consider Korea War is a fighting between the communism and capitalism. More specifically, fighting between South Korea and North Korea. South Korea gets support from U.S. and North Korea gets support from the China and Russia. And so the specifically 1950, June 25th, North Korea started invading Korea, South Korea parts. Well, at the moment, Korea wasn't divided. As we know, at the moment, we didn't have a concept of South Korea, North Korea. Korea was just a one whole country. However, when the Cold War began in America, the Korea divided by socially divided by the capitalism part and the communism part. So that's the what is based on right now, North Korea and South Korea. However, North Korea started invading Korea and in 1950, June 25th, as I said. And of course, North Korea gets supported from Russia, and they start to bring all the tanks and the armies and yeah everything. And at the beginning, the South Korea part, which is America team America, let me put that way, we couldn't protect at the moment. So this is the outlines of the how that goes. So June 25th, 1950, the North Korea started invading. And as you can see, we only possibly could defend a very small area. This just so that we couldn't defend all those area June to the September. So only took June, July, August, September, like almost 3 months. The Korea was almost got uh, defeated by North Korea, and only the area we could maintaining the capitalism part was Busan area. This is Harbor City, this area. And however, next picture, as you can see, the November 25th, 1950, there's a more blue part. We are dominating the North Korea part as well. As it possibly can happen because American troops were arrived and they did an amazing operation called the Operation Chromite. It started from the Incheon, the middle of that, which is near to the capital city in Korea right now, South Korea right now. The capital city is Seoul. It's just several kilometers far away. And this Operation Chromite called this one, yeah. Another way to call is Incheon operation as well because it happened in Incheon. And this operation is a very, very famous. We even made a movie in Korea. And you know what? What is interesting part? This is a Korean movie, obviously, Korean actors, but we casted a very, very world famous actor called Liam Neeson. So Liam Neeson showed up in this movie as a MacArthur general, which is who operated this Operation Chromites. So this movie was very, very famous and got a blockbuster in Korea as well. Yeah, so based on the true story, as you can see. Mhm. And continue the war keep continue like a just like a keep going like a retreat and forward retreat forward, and at the end 1953 July 27th we made a peace truce, yeah, between North Korea and South Korea, and this is the moment Korea actually officially divided by North Korea and South Korea. And in the middle of this line, we call the 38-degree line. In Korean, we call the 3%, yeah, which is a very well-known Korea divided. And according to my information, in 21st century right now, the Korea is the only country divided by like this. Yeah, the before the Germany was as well, but they break the Berlin Wars and everything's like get united right now. But yeah, South Korea is the only country divided by like this. So if I say more correctly, Korea still doing the war. We're still doing the war. It's just we still didn't finish the war. We just made a peace truce. Because of the many foreigners are actually they got confused before they come to Korea. Like they asking question like, hey, Korea is not safe, right? Because of North Korea, they cannot take to Korea anytime. It is true because they do many nuclear missile experiments and they can actually attack to Korea anytime. It is true, and South Korea always being prepared for that, like recruit the armies and practice the soldiers' education and everything. Yeah, however, but the South Korea, the if you saw just at least any types of a Korean drama, like a modern days concept drama, you will see the Korea is a pretty very, very safe country and the war is not that easily happen. Okay, so far, yeah. So the who won? Yeah, I can say nobody won because as I just mentioned, we just made a peace truce like this. Yeah. So and the continuing the story, the America's position during the war, America's position after the war. So during the war, the America helped Korea, as you can see, especially this is a very huge impact to Korean because I would like to say this was like a game change, yeah, about the Operation Chromite, and America did it, and we always appreciate to the American for this. And once the war finished, the American government decide to sending a United States Army troops to the Korea, like a permanently, and they made a new battalion called the United States Forces Korea. In a short way to go, as acronym USFK, which is even right now they're staying in Korea. American troops are staying in Korea, protecting Korea from North Korea and China. Well, more like not protecting, more like be aware whenever war happen. American soldier can immediately respond. Well, personal story. My case, I was serving in the U.S. I was serving in the Navy with the U.S. Navy guys, and there's American the fleet, the Seventh Fleet, which is they operating carriers, submarines, yeah, and the how to say, yeah, many unit. I cannot say the details because the military classified things. However, what I can say simply, they are ready to shoot the nuclear weapon to the North Korea any moment. Yeah, be ready for that, especially from the submarine. Okay, so we're going to see a little bit interesting article about this. Yeah. But before that, let me introduce the third one. Yeah, here. Korea's stance towards the United States. So already you guess as I said, the Korea, we're so appreciative to the America because of basically the going back to the Korea War. America is the one made a Korea free country, which is they dropped the two nuclear bombs in Japan and made Korea like a free from Japan. So that was a beginning. And after that, even the Korea War, the American troops helped to Korea and defeated the communism armies and become a Korea real freedom, make Korea have a real freedom. However, I'm not going to talk about the specific politics situation in Korea right now, but I'm just going to introduce a little bit of facts. So this is one of the article from the Stars and the Stripes. U.S. South Korean troops began large-scale training in wake of Washington summit. Yeah. What I'm trying to say, in Korea, as I served in Navy, we worked with the U.S. Navies, and that they frequently do the training, like preparing the war. Anytime when happen, U.S. troops can immediately respond. So I would like to say since 1953, this war keep going on. However, the what politic part I need to say is about this. South Korean minister says U.S. troops are likely to stay even if Trump is re-elected. This article is from 2024, January 8th. But well, this issue became since Donald Trump became a president in US. He said, if you want us to, because of the contract of the US Army staying in Korea was almost finished in 2019, and Donald Trump mentioned about that moment. If you want us to stay more, if you want us departing our U.S. navies in U.S. armies in South Korea, you have to pay more taxes to us. And that was like talking about the billions of dollars. Yeah. And of course, the South Korea government is not happy with that. So like we were discussing about the just let them go or let them stay. We can pay. You know, like it's been discussing since nowadays as well. Well, right now the president changed it to the Biden, but yeah, still discussing about this situation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say about this part, the image of US and the Americans as a Korean is pretty good because as I said, the two different facts, they helped Korea War and they made us free from Japan. And article what they say, that we're still having a conflict with that. But however, here's another article, very interesting article I want to show you. This is a South Korean student's attitude towards America. This article is from 2005. Yeah. But I have to say, basically, not many things changes according to this article. Specifically in this article, what I want to show you is this part. Where is it? Give me a second, let me find it. Yeah, here, yeah. Massive influx of American cultures in addition to more than 55,000 American soldiers right after the Korean War played a major roles in establishing pro-American attitude. However, the anti-American atmosphere increased due to the anti-truth demonstrations in 1953 and the demanding of a revision of the States of Force Agreement, which is SOFA, in 1962, at times went by people granted for the American sacrifice and economic aids. Anti-Americanism has increased decisively by Americans' implicit support of dictatorial military regime Rigments and the melting down of the so-called Cold War between America and Russia in 1970s. Yeah, so basically the Koreans, I put the copy and paste here, by the way. And basically as what I just mentioned, all that fact about the history, Koreans are being all aware. Yeah. And of course, there's like a anti-Americanism part and the supporting America part that were divided, but the most of the Koreans are having a positive mind of the America. And so very and this is causing very interesting fact in Korea right now actually. All that history like back in time, we just using Chinese letter and Koreans, but the back in time what I'm saying is like 18th century or 17th century. But after all this thing happened in 21st century nowadays, we are using the language called the Konglish, which is Korean English. Yeah, because of American influence, according to the history, when Americans stayed in Korea, like as our article said, this part, yeah, when Americans stayed in Korea, they brought a huge influence of America, and the Korean are get used to it, and they start using English, and we are positively using English because we are thanks to the American. What is about the Konglish, by the way? Yeah, it is about the Korean English, like using English pronunciation, but the Korean way to explain. Yeah, like there's a thousands of videos about the Konglish actually. Like for example, autobike, like a motorcycle, notebook, laptop, like these types of word, gas range, gas stove, diet, losing weight. Yeah, like these types of Congolese are very famous, and I'm having fun with these Congolese things with my Korean student, by the way. However, today we're not going to learn about the Congolese, or we're not focusing on the linguistic part. We're just to focus on the back in time. But this is a very, very important fact. Because of a Korean history, it influenced the language as well. And we still love America, and we love American culture, and we are adapting American language to the Korean language as well. So, and yeah, that's it for the back in time, the story of the Korea War. If you have a chance, I would like to recommend you visit called the Korean War Memorial Museum. I'm just gonna quickly show you several images about this. So, well, basically, this war memory in Korea, it covered all the war we had in Korea since like the very ancient ages. But they are present in Korea War in a very huge exhibition, like Mexico City Anthropology Museum scales, more bigger probably, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so if you have a chance, you can go here and you can check the Korea War part, Korea War memorial part, yeah. And you're going to see who sacrificed it for Korea, and you're going to see the memorial part for the, yeah, like a United Nation and everything. Yeah, yeah, you're going to see all of that. Yeah. So that's it for my presentation. Thank you very much.